Why does a wasp come in as soon as I start filming? Get out of it. Hi everybody, welcome to the video. 2 years since I've had the VFR 1200. Done about 10,500 miles on it. Obviously very pleased. If you're new to the channel, have a flick through, you'll find lots of videos on the engine, the gearbox, the suspension, such like. This video though, it's inspired by what somebody said to me, as often my videos are. And just the other day, just before I went to come back from holiday, and he said to me, in the 2 years you've had the VFR, what one word would sum up your ownership? Now I don't usually like those questions because they're a bit like a magazine or a This Morning type programme question. But I did have an answer this time, and I'll tell you how I came to that answer. So, my riding circle, a bunch of friends that I ride with, is usually about six, seven of us, and sometimes there'll be all of us will be out. Sometimes there'll be one or two, and I normally lead. And the reason I lead really is because nobody else wants to do it. I quite like it, and I read a lot of maps. I'm a bit nerdy, and I know most of the places like the back of my hand, and I know all the sort of like diversions, you know, the good routes. Anyway, just before I went away, we had a ride out, and there was only a couple of us from my circle, and we were joined just by chance by 4 or 5 lads I'd never ridden with before. So naturally, whoever led that group took the lead, and I went in the back. I haven't been in the back for ages, years since I've ridden at the back of a pack, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, you know. But what I did early on, because I didn't know what the pace of the pack was, I dropped back a little bit, just so you could have a bit of a blast to catch them up if they were a bit sort of like slow paced. But they're a bit quicker than I thought, you know. And first couple of times catching them up, I had to pick off quite a few more cars than I normally would. I was hanging onto a gear just a little bit longer, not much on the VFI, I don't have to hang onto it much. And I couldn't believe the ease at which I caught them every time, you know. Now, any bike over the last 25, 30 years really, any 1000cc bike will actually stay with anything on the road really with a half decent rider. But it wasn't that, it was just the ease of which the VFR did it, just the ease of which you caught them up. It's almost like you had one of these riding modes, and you just set it to group riding, slow group, medium group, fast group, and the throttle just responded accordingly. So when my friend said to me, in the 2 years you've owned the VFR 1200, what one word would sum it up, I've got it. And that word is effortless. Thanks very much for watching again. Bye.